One of your first tests was Jeremy McGovern.
Yeah.
Was that your first pre-season where he wasn't fit enough?
Yeah.
And you effectively sent him away? Can you remember that?
Yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, he did a time trial, if you could call it that.
Inverted commas. He's told this story as well from his side.
I'm sure he has, and he's probably more accurate than I am. But I remember that he's either getting lapped or he didn't finish, and he looked like he can't. I reckon you could hide your.
If I was unfit.
Yeah, you could hide it somehow. Yep. You'd put up one effort. So let's go. He's had a good pre-season.
Tell you I was doing a Roto swim or something.
Yeah. Whereas Gov hadn't quite learnt that skill, and he looked really heavy. And he was a rookie list, Yeah. So I remember sitting down and saying, "Mate, we haven't met yet. I'll meet you in 6 weeks." I remember saying that.
Right.
And he probably says it's differently.
No, I think you said something like that.
I'll meet you in 6 weeks and we'll see how we go. And Mark Nikoski worked his ass off with Gov one-on-one, and then I think Gov started riding his bike everywhere and doing that. So he would tell that story better because his talent was just so obvious. Didn't know where he was going to play though, so he was a forward when he first arrived. But so he came back and he was marginally better. He's lost 1 kilo, but he had competitive instinct. He just had everything. I was listening to someone yesterday talk about his season this year. He's all Australian this year,
number 1 key defender in the league.
Absolutely, yeah. So he's got 4 in the bank as well, and I've never seen a player play under so much adversity with his body. He's almost my favourite. So
you obviously had a lot of belief in him.
Yeah, mate. You could tell.
Right.
You could tell. He's footy brain. And we put him down back at Waffle. I don't know if you might have been with him.
Yeah.
It was against Swan Districts. He said, "Why don't you just play back and just see if you can read the play, And we'll try and do this thing where the backs are never more than 60 metres away from the ball." That was sort of new back then. And so he stood 30 metres in front of his man, and he took 10 contested intercept marks, but his man kicked 8. And which didn't care. We might have kicked 5. But you could sort of tell, okay, he's reading the game so well, and with minimal instruction, other than just stand where you think the ball's going to go. So the rest, 99% of what Gov's done has been him.
That was just a little teaser of our full episode. They're out Wednesdays on YouTube, and you can listen to them wherever you get your podcasts. Go on, get out of here.